Now, which testing, 2 minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. So loud today. Ollie oxen free. LA, are you there? LA, are you there? Stuff is loading up. There we go. Present. I'm here. All right, let me turn the music down in the background just a smidget before I get going. Let me see how this sounds first to see if it's okay. One more, I'm gonna turn it down one more smidget. That should be enough smidgets. How many times you gonna turn it down? I'll turn it down till I'm good and ready to turn it up. Okay, y'all have to get this menu out of my screen so I can move forward. Y'all, I have this pop-up is stuck in my menu and it won't go away. It's like, really? Get out of the way. I'm live. I have things to do. Wow, there are 0 people in here. Well, 1. Probably in incognito, in the figment of my imaginations. Welcome in. Let me get other things set up on here. Let me start this. Let me think of something to say. Ask a question. Questions will appear in chat message. Of course they will. LA, do you have your question ready? Not for this thought bubble, but for the survey. Oh, I remember what I was going to ask. So let me put, now that don't have anything to do with yesterday. What did I say? A girl, get it together. Did you, no, that's for the survey for, she getting all mixed up. I know, thank you, for watching Hercules the Shark. That's what I'm going to put, the shark, and put some sharks in here. Moo moo bark bark on Fridays. Let me put on Fridays. F-R-I, yeah, I'm waking up. Thank you for watching. And let me put the 4 right there. I don't have that many characters. Like, only have so much I can type in here. Like how Twitter used to be. You can only put in like 12 letters. On Fridays. I did it. Thank you for watching Hercules the Shark on Fridays. Push done. And push start Q&A. There we go. I have this message up. Shouts out to YouTube for allowing me to do all these extra things during my live stream, because it's really cool. And it's perfect self-promotion. There I am on there. I might have to move that because it's all by my eye. I don't want it by my eye like that. Dog. Let's see here. Put in here. It's too early for all of this. Let me put you in timeout. It's way too early for all that. What's going on? Good morning, my cool peeps. It is Freestyle Thursdays, and you are locked into LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. I'm going to be here for a short amount of time, as it is Freestyle Thursdays. So I'm going to thank all of you for coming in on the prior Fridays. Thank you for watching Hercules the Shark on Fridays. Your boy Hercules the Shark back. The man will be on tomorrow morning. It is Thursday, which is technically my Friday. So I'm going to say happy Friday, LA. Happy Friday, girl. You made it through. Wednesday was awesome. I want to thank all of you guys for coming in. That's the survey I'm about to put up over here. I'm going to put what do you call it? Not Wacky Wednesdays, y'all. Buckethead was good yesterday, or should I say, did you enjoy the Buckethead? No, not Buckethead. That's the music artist. Did you enjoy the Baskethead live stream yesterday? We was on the mothership. We was on the mothership. Let me see if this survey will allow me, or should I say if the computer will allow me to put the spaceships into here. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. Yes, no. What is Baskethead? Is Baskethead? Bop, bop, ba, ba. Surveys up. I'm cooking with grease on the low to medium fire. And I have my shameless plug up there for Hercules the Shark. What I'm going to do before the room fills with 1,000 people is see if I can move this over here. Because I really don't want this by my eye. I don't like it. Okay, there we go. Now that's clear. Other thing I want to set up on this fine day, it is 5:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some of you might be getting ready to prepare for your holiday vacation. Shout out to all the ones who are already on holiday vacation. I hope your vacation is smooth, safe, and trouble-free. For some of you, you are approaching your last 1 day or 2 days for your Christmas, New Year's vacation. Congratulations, you've successfully made it through another semester or another quarter in your work life. Ooh, let's give a round of applause to people getting ready to go to work. For those of you who are halfway home, shouts out to you. And those of you who aren't even up yet, welcome, replay gang. I'm going to put a little color into the chat so it won't look so blasé. And then we're going to move forward to Freestyle Thursdays. Freestyle Thursdays is where I can just take a moment to unwind, be more of myself, meaning like I'm in regular clothes, not in costumes, or have my other staff on here like Hercules the Shark, Baskethead, and so on. So today is just randomness, and I actually don't have a topic for today at this moment, which is rare, but it's cool because it's Freestyle Thursdays, and all I have to do is look up one thing, and before you know it, I'm talking about it. But right now, I'm getting the layout set in here. Good morning. What's going on, my cool peeps? Welcome in. Happy Thursday to all of you. And if it was morning moo, the cow will be like happy moo and moo to you too. But the cow isn't here. The cow is resting. Hopefully the cow is having a good day. The cow will not return until Monday and Tuesday. You get the cow on Mondays and Tuesdays. Today you get me. Freestyle Thursdays with LA on Elay TV. Have a survey down in there, and I see all my cool peeps are already starting to participate in that in reference to the beloved Baskethead. Shouts out to Baskethead. Baskethead held it down yesterday. We had a full house. The aliens in Baskethead have talked with Baskethead saying that, you know, he needed another room. Because you guys are showing up on Wednesdays. Thank you guys so much. We had a full house and I had a good time. I'm actually starting to feel it from yesterday. We partied hard yesterday, in my opinion, on the live stream. And it's like, you know how you go to a concert and you have to go to work the next day because you use all your sick days, vacation pay days, holiday pays for this concert. So you going to work the next day, you're like, yeah, woo, hey, your mind is still at the concert, so you really not there at work. You're like, yeah, how you doing, boss man? Bam, how you doing, boss woman? Oh, we got a small meeting today. Usually you'll get ticked off, but you still happy because you went to the concert, had a good time with your friends. Oh, okay, I'll be in there in a minute. You guys have donuts? Oh man, the donuts aren't here yet. Oh, how much time we have before the meeting start? 10 minutes? I had 10 minutes. I could run to the store real quick and get me something before the meeting starts. Moving forward. Hi, everybody. The popcorn is in the heezy. What's going on, Tarsus? High five. Bam. Where's the popcorn for the show? We've got popcorn. Let me pull that up really quickly. Speaking of popcorn, you guys did a good job yesterday on the mothership, I was told. Popcorn was brought on the ship and nobody left a mess. Nobody spilled any coffees or drinks everywhere. The aliens are really pleased to have given us this time slot on Wednesdays to be on the mothership. Almost made a blunder. I almost made a blunder. Okay, here's the opening for the tea right here. I don't know why. It's probably because these glasses, because it seems like sometimes these glasses pick off like a reflection and it be giving something extra. So the opening for the tea is right here. So right here, okay? But for some reason, I thought I saw it right here. So when I lift up the mug, the tea almost spilled on me and it's hot too. I made it. Let me get my Google tab open so we can continue forward. Thank you. We have the popcorn so we can start the show. Let me move this over and close that out. Let me type in my question. Who in the world? This is exactly how I'm typing it. Who in the world started Subway? The Subway. Should I say Subway chain or Subway restaurant? Subway is not, it don't even seem like Subway is a restaurant. That's exactly what I'm going to say. Is Subway really considered a restaurant? It's, y'all, that's not even a tomato thing. Is Subway considered a restaurant? That's going up. That's the question I have. Getting ready for Freestyle Thursdays. I'm going to write it in. Y'all, I'm on my 3rd page of notes for this glorious week. Topic, is Subway, well, really? Come on now, LA. Consider. Ha! Go, girl. Preach, preacher! I'm like, he didn't say anything yet. No wonder everybody becoming a preacher, because you don't have to do anything and they cheering you on and giving away their money to you. Maybe I'm in the wrong profession. Dun, dun, dun. That's what they all say. Heaven help us all. I'm glad I'm a YouTuber. Restaurant. RESTURANT. Is Subway really considered a restaurant? The world will never know. I'm going to copy and paste this title really quickly. Today's topic is, let me put my pen in there. PIN. Today's topic. TODAY. Topic is this. Bam. Today's topic is that. I'm going to go open up one more tab so I can put the title into the description of the video. Do you guys think Subway sandwich place is a restaurant? I personally don't see it as one because it's like they really don't do anything. Subway, please don't look at this and be like, oh, let's support LA. No, you don't want to support her because she did a live stream saying that she doesn't consider us as a restaurant. Oh, never mind. Bye, LA. Brrr, wait, come back. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon to you. Bam, high five, whatever time frame you are in. Happiness to you. Hercules. Oh boy, yeah, Hercules will be on you guys tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, holding it down. And I am wondering what he is doing too. He's starting to make this a pattern now. He hasn't called us, guys. He hasn't called neither of my family members to let us know what he's doing, what his plans are, or where he's going. So I guess he started to feel comfortable with working on this platform, and he doesn't feel like he needs to check in. You know, when you first get a job, you are on training wheels, and then once you get your legs about you, you don't call on the manager as much, you don't call on other associates around you as much. So I'm gonna assume / believe that's the route Hercules is going on. Hercules, because he hasn't called or texted none of us. He hasn't called none of my family or texted any of us, left any voice notes, nothing. So now we all are in this together in the fog of wonder. What is he doing? But I can rest assured that he is okay. I have my things set up right here. Is Subway really considered a restaurant? According to, I think the same thing about a lot of restaurants because their lack of real food. I don't even want to go there right now. I tell you, you better off just eating fresh food straight out of the ocean. Eat some kelp. Is kelp? No. Kelp is grown above ground. Eat you some seaweed, season that on up, catch you a couple of tiny fish, saute them up, and move forward, because the way things are going, our village will be fried. We've got here, according to AI Overview, yes, Subway is definitely considered a restaurant. How? On what grounds? And I'm saying this in the voice of the guy from John Wick who owns the Continental. On what grounds do you say that Subway is indeed considered a restaurant? Subway is definitely considered a restaurant, specifically a quick service restaurant known as QSR, or fast food chain. How? Known for its made to order sandwiches and salads. Subway sells salads. No, they don't. Did y'all know Subway sold salads? How? I mean, take a look around, LA. Take a look around. Everything they're putting on some sandwiches is stuff that's comprised into a salad. Yes, I know, but I don't see. Have you ever seen anybody walk out of Subway with a bowl of anything, a cup of juice, water, iced tea, but a salad? I need to write that down and investigate. That sounds like it's kind of a lie. You need to tag Hercules with a GPS tracker, maybe. He won't like that. Because, he's going to be like, he feel like he's back in jail or prison. But I'm going to let him tell his own story. How in the world is Subway selling salads? I'm about to write that down. Number one, I didn't know Subway sold salads. I didn't know Subway sold salads. And when did this start happening? When did this strange thing start happening? Now that should be on Stranger Things. A Subway serving the salad. That's strange. Question mark. It's written down. It says it's or fast food chain known for its made-to-order sandwiches and salads, offering convenience, low-cost options. Where are the low-cost options regarding Subway sandwiches? I need to fix my phone. It's doing that weird thing again where it's popping in and out. The colors are popping in and out. It's going dark and light. Low-cost options and counter service. Counter service, even though it sometimes blurs the lines towards fast casual due to fresh ingredients and customization. Subway is not fast to me. You get in there and it's given like Bob Evans down on the farm, but for sandwiches. You know, if you've ever gone into a Bob Evans, and lucky you if you still have a functioning Bob Evans down on the farm restaurant in your area. When you go into Bob Evans, it's given slow down. Let's just walk through this invisible wall of jello because everything is instantly, you're moving slow. At least to my experience, I've been to Bob Evans once or twice in my life, and I liked Bob Evans, but every time I would go in there, it's like I'm speeding, gotta go faster, gotta go faster, like Sonic. But soon as I pull back those doors for Bob Evans, it's like a burst of wind, a gust of wind, dun, 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 Pharrell Williams, a gust of wind, or a burst of wind, whatever. Shouts out Pharrell Williams. I open the door and everything starts to molecularly slow down involuntarily, and I'm like, yeah, girl, we're going to Bob Evans today. I'm gonna get me the soda eggs, and she like, yeah. I'm like, why are we moving so slow? Help, we want to get out of here, but we stuck. Bob Evans down on the farm. So when I go to Subway, I get that same feeling. Everything's slowed down. You have the sandwich makers, they going like this. How come every time I go to Subway, all alone I fall to pieces? I fall into pieces because every time I go to Subway and see the sandwich makers, quote, build a sandwich, they're always like this. Hi, welcome to Subway. I'm like, what are you doing? Playing the piano? Or are you making a sandwich? Or are you just playing around with all the stuff back there? Welcome to Subway. The line's right there. Of course, way back there wrapped around the bathroom. Maybe I'll come back in some other day. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome from Italy. High five to you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the comments. Welcome from Hungary, Budapest. Welcome in from Hungary. Thank you. I noticed that the portions get smaller and prices keep increasing. Exactly. I can't stand these folks trying to cheat me by giving me a sliver of food. Ain't nothing there. I stay hungry. Exactly, especially for the hardworking people. And hardworking people can consist of anything. If you're getting up on this routine and you have stuff to do and you have a quota to fill, you're working hard, and you eventually, someday, one day, soon, my sweet Simba, you're gonna get hungry. And then you want to make a healthy choice, and you pull in the Subway and they give you a sandwich the size of this. And they be like $12.65. I'm like, where? I hope this is a sample sandwich because I had to wait in this long line. So you let me gnaw on this sample sandwich until I can get up there to my turn and order my food. They're like, no, we're going in a different direction. A direction of where? Cheaping out on us? Don't you just love what corporate say? Come into my office. You're like, man, say to me, can you just say it out here? Because I need witnesses. I don't care if it's bad or good between. Can we talk out here? Just tell me what people, because I don't have time for problems. Well, we're getting ready to go into another direction, of course, and that other direction don't include me. I saw it coming from the day I was hired, but you needed somebody at the moment, so you went on and let me in. I get it. How much time I have? Do you want me to pack up and leave right now at the end of the week? Are you gonna do this right and give me 2 weeks so I can plan my last check, my final meal? Come in on my day off, pack up my locker, and leave before it's actually over? How are we doing this? Well, actually, we're going to leave it up to you. Fine. I'll leave next year. You can't do that. Well, you gave me the option to say how long I want to. Shout out to all my cool peeps who had to still deal with the corporate bull. Hold your heads up because you came in there for one reason. Get your check, go home so you can hold it down for your family. There's a local restaurant where the employees toss salads and they want $16 for a salad. It's literal. Yeah, I've been seeing that going around. Thank you for that comment. I've been seeing that going around for the past almost going on 2 weeks, where TikTokers are complaining that the restaurant prices are out of this world. 2, going to restaurants are now overrated because number 3, the prices have gone too high and the plates are served to them sloppy, like they don't have any care, and the serving sizes, like you guys were saying, are under par. They've been showing us some of the plates. Now, I don't know if they're doing this for exaggeration or not, where they'll mess up the plate on purpose just for ratings or for a wow factor, but it's very believable, you know, that because it's believable for me, because when we get a bag of Lay's potato chips, the bag is less than halfway full. So if they're skimping out on things like that, I can only imagine. Shout out to the man who made that song. I can only imagine what they're doing at restaurants. And heaven help the waiters and waitresses. Because even in the days of old, when things were, quote, good and going to the restaurant was a flex, it kind of still is, but it's losing its flexing power. When going to a restaurant was a flex on the poor people, for those who ate out every day at restaurants. Even then, I would hear the wait staff fussing amongst themselves about tips. It was like celebrity death match amongst the waiters and waitresses. They had to worry about splitting the tips. I feel sorry for those establishments where they had to split tips. I was in a situation where all of a sudden we had to start splitting tips. It wasn't at a restaurant, but for a cleaning service. We were able to keep the tips once upon a time. Then all of a sudden, rules want to change, and now they're talking about we have to split the tips amongst the ladies. I'm like, why? Because all they do is talk about me. So you mean I got to split my money, my tip with these mugs, and they don't even really low-key like me? Are you serious? I quit. I kept my tip and I quit. I'm like, no, I am not working hard. And they're giving me money on the side because they like me, the people I'm cleaning the houses for. They're like, here you go. You so kind. I'm like, thank you so much. Oh, we got to start split tips now. Since when? Since right now. I finished that day. I turned in my stuff and I brought it up. I'm like, why we gotta split tips? You know, I didn't have an attitude, but I was so mad. I was like, Why we have to split tips now? I don't think that's right. Oh, we got split tips, blah, 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 yaggity, smaggity, blah, 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 because of this and that. And the lady who told, she was out there. The door was open and I was talking to the manager. She was out there listening because I know she was the one who told that I got a tip. Why are you all over in this side of the house watching me clean the bathrooms to which y'all don't like to clean? You give me the jobs you don't like when I'm cleaning these people's houses. I don't mind cleaning the bathrooms because that is the place where people check the most, in the kitchens. I enjoy cleaning the bathrooms, but nonetheless, they gave me the job they didn't want, cleaning the bathrooms. And there was this big old jacuzzi tub, guys. The thing was big. I actually had to take my shoes off and have my socks on to get in there to clean around in there. You guys, that jacuzzi to me was like a pool. Of course, we were cleaning rich people's houses, of course. But yeah, she gave me a tip, and she was like, I was nice and I was happy. But moving forward, I asked the manager, I'm like, why we gotta split tips? That's not fair. This was for me. I really don't want to share it with them. Are they gonna share their tips? I highly doubt it. And she gave me this BS reason, and I quit. Moving forward, wouldn't that be wonderful? Let me get back to what my cool peeps are saying in the chat. Shout out to all my cool peeps holding it down in this live stream today on Freestyle Thursdays. I'm just putting random expressions down here because it's Freestyle Thursday. Let's see here. You can make potato chips. Yeah, you can make potato chips, but it's scary. What do you call that? The world's most dangerous knife, the mandala or something. That's scary. You have to have utmost concentration because when you're sliding that potato across that blade, you can accidentally cut yourself. And do you see those people on like the Chef Ramsay and Beat Bobby Flay where they are making like garnishes and stuff? They may use that. And they be talking and slicing and going fast. I'm like, how can you do that? I don't trust myself enough to do that. So I don't own one. But I've been on the search for looking for a safe one. And lo and behold, on Amazon, I did see one of those potato chip slicers where it's got like this safety fail safe. So let's say the blade is down here at the bottom and it's got this big old over exaggerated handle at the top. So it's like a buffer. So I don't have to be nervous when slicing the potato across that scary blade. It's a fail safe, so my hand will be protected. So I was really, really, really happy about that. So excited to the point I saved it and I showed my husband it in the middle of looking for one. I was like, look, I finally can make potato chips at home. I finally found an invention that's safe for me. So shouts out to whoever invented that. What else is going on in the comments? In the 80s, those bag of chips were filled to the top. Exactly. And it was like joy to the world. The chips would fly out after people opened the bag, and they were extra soft and light. And I would always go for the big chip, like how you go to the restaurant, at least McDonald's, and there's always a French fry that's extra long. I will go for that and save it to the side, save it for last, or share it with my family members as a sign of showing affection. I'm like, here, you can have this one because you're my family and I love you. Oh. What about the 50s? Did they make potato chips in the 50s? Yes, they did, LA. Some owners will demand their waiters tip money. I would never work there. Yeah, you don't do that. They work hard for their money, so why are you going around asking? Is it true that the wait staff don't even get minimum wage? They get like crumbs because they expect them to just live off the tips. NASA should do something useful. And create an endless bag of potato chips. Exactly. Nowadays, chicken tastes different. Chicken's been tasting different for at least over 20 years. I noticed the difference in chicken tasting different with KFC when they changed their recipe. And that was probably over 20 years ago, which is why my family and I stopped going to KFC so much. That used to be our first go-to restaurant far as a chicken shack. But they changed their recipe. And even my aunt was complaining about it. So ever since that switch, they lost us. So when we do go to KFC, we're mainly getting like the pot pie, the wedges, and or the chicken strips, because those things still taste really good. But I'm here with you too. Nowadays, even chicken tastes differently. Need to grow your own chickens now. Exactly. If you're up to it. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. It would take only one endless bag of potato chips to feed the world. Yes, because for those of you who weren't here, my cool peeps and I were having a good time. Was it on one of the Morning Moo episodes where I asked ChatGPT how many pounds of hamburger would it take to make one giant hamburger to feed the world? And you cannot have a hamburger without chips or french fries on the side. So while NASA is in their laboratory, in Dex's laboratory, and while they're in their laboratory, they will be in there also giving us the unicorn strawberry cow, and now the endless bag of potato chips, the bottomless bag of potato chips. You like their sauce? Now, I haven't gone to that restaurant, and I don't intend to, simply because the name and life is tough enough, so I'm not going to a restaurant with the name Cain in it, because it made me think of that guy who 86'd his old brother in those biblically based stories. So I'm like, I don't want to go there. Life is tough enough. I don't want to go there. I'm addicted to Jack in the Box. I need help urgently. Not urgently. I'm so sorry. Where I'm from, do we have a Jack in the Box here? But y'all, how come since the beginning of time, meaning my time, when I was introduced to Jack in the Box, I never heard any good news about it? All I've heard about Jack in the Box is that folks be getting sick, which made me want to go all the more, because I too wanted to see what the hoopla was about Jack in the Box, and also to see if I was gonna get sick too, or if I had what it took with my titanium steel stomach and desensitized taste buds, I too can pass the Jack in the Box fast food test and not get sick. If you eat this Jack in the Box and do not bow over with stomach pains and agony, you too have what it takes to live a strong, healthy, fortified life here for many decades to come. My mom would get upset with me every time I said I wanted to go to Jack in the Box. She'd be like, ugh, you don't want to go there. You see on news people get sick. It might not be me. Ain't gonna be me. Hey. So shout out to Jack in the Box. I'm here for high five. Bam, bam, double five. It's so good. I believe it. Wasn't Jack in the Box tied in with the Joker from Batman? Or was that once upon a time, maybe 20 years ago, the Jack in the Box logo changed and it just looked scary, like the Joker from Batman? I agree. I am willing to try it. And they didn't even specify. Well, if they did, I mean, that was many moons ago. They didn't even specify which specific food, because it could have been just a specific food from Jack in the Box that made people sick. It couldn't have been the whole menu, because Jack in the Box is still around. Hello, what's going on? Yeah, the Jack in the Box skits are kind of funny. I'm gonna write another note down in reference to Jack in the Box. It has nothing to do with Subway, but I want to still talk about it in the future. Jack in the Box in the Box restaurant. Why did people get sick eating Jack in the Box food? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Why did people get sick eating Jack in the Box? All I want to know is blah, blah, blah. Shouts out to Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Jack in the Box restaurant. Why did people get sick eating there? And once upon a time, how did the story go? Did the actor John Travolta get sick eating Jack in the Box, or was John Travolta once upon a time a spokesman for Jack in the Box? Do anybody remember? I'm actually writing this down. Did the actor John Travolta? Shouts out to John Travolta. My son and I were watching a movie together the day before yesterday, and we saw a commercial with John Travolta dressed up as Santa Claus, and he was like doing a rendition of the Grease Lightning scene, the garage scene. Go Grease Lightning, something, something, Grease Lightning. But he did it in a Christmas melody. I thought that was cool to see him up around. He did a it was like a mashup. He did the Grease Lightning scene in a Santa suit, and it was repurposed for Christmas music. And then in that same scene, he did a quick move from it was another movie he was in before he was in Pulp Fiction, because in Pulp Fiction he danced too. But it was another movie, something Boogie or whatever. It was another movie John Travolta was in, and he got notarized for his dancing. He did a dancing segment from that particular movie in this new commercial he's in. So, yeah. Get sick from eating at Jack in the Box. In the box. And the last question in reference to this, or was he a sponsor for the restaurant? Many questions I have. Question everything. You know, y'all, if we sit around questioning everything, we won't get anywhere, because there's questions within questions within questions within questions within questions. It's like, when will it ever end? Question everything. We won't get anywhere. Y'all, I don't know why my phone is lighting is going in and out. It's definitely not my ring light, because that, I just know it's not my ring light. It's my cell phone, and it's doing something crazy. Let me adjust the camera. Let me go back and see what my cool peeps are saying in the comments. Y'all, I'm up here in the comments right now to see what I missed. So we were talking about Jack in the Box. Thank you for bringing up Jack in the Box, because I have questions I want answers to in reference to that. Yeah, they don't have what it takes to try Jack in the Box. I want to. Hello. The Jack skits are kind of funny. Ain't nothing but cholesterol. But sometimes we all need to have cholesterol in our lives. We can be depleted and don't even know it. And what you need is just a down-home cooked, greasy, deep-fried Southern meal to get all of your bodily functions back in order. Another reason why I do like fast food restaurants, because sometimes you just need the fat. You need all that. John Travolta in the Christmas Night Fever? Technically, yeah, because he's doing the commercial. Let me look it up. What commercial, which Christmas commercial? I can tell you, I'm going to look it up for you. Which Christmas is John? Which Christmas commercial? John Travolta is in the 2025 Capital One Christmas commercial where he plays Santa Claus and recreates his iconic Grease lightning dance from the Grease movie, singing festive lyrics with elves and a high-tech sleigh repair shop. So that's where it's at. I'm going to put that in here. Excuse me, John Travolta is in the Capital One 2025 Christmas commercial. So it was for Capital One. For some reason, I thought it was for a cell phone service. So many celebrities now are doing cell phone commercials. It's kind of weird, you know. It's like, usually wouldn't they save the cell phone commercials for like non-actors and actresses who've made a name? But now to see everyday celebrities doing like these cell phone commercials, it really seems like times may be hard for them too, because that's something that they would say for the up and coming actors and actresses, you know, to make their cameo appearance or their splashy debut. But now they're hogging up all the screen time and commercial time. So it's like, heaven help the aspiring actors and actresses who want to still get into that realm, because the big wig celebrities taking the small gigs. What a wonderful world. Exactly. Yes, thank you, Boogie Nights, Saturday Night Fever. One of those movies where he's known for dancing in. Thank you for bringing that up, because I was stuck on the title. I just knew there was a movie before he was in Pulp Fiction. And it was in between the timeline of John Travolta doing Grease. So the movie after Grease and before Pulp Fiction, yeah. Boogie Nights, Pulp Fiction, blah, 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 gaggity smaggity. Thank you for giving me that answer. What a wonderful world. Yeah, so that's your answer for you and for me in reference to regarding John Travolta. We are gathered here today around the forest fire, dumpster fire, the bonfire, any fire of your choosing before the rising sun, talking about random things. But the focus is on Subway. Do you think Subway is a restaurant? I don't think it is. It's like they don't have any menus. They come to the table. Hi, welcome to Subway. Hello, welcome to Subway. Welcome in. Here's your menus. I'm like, oh, thank you, darling. I'm not ready to order yet, but let me look through this fine, pristine Subway menu and see what I want. Oh, look, Clarice. They have the stuffed egg sandwich today for the chef's choice. I think we'll have soup with that as well. Thank you, we're done and we're ready to order our exquisite chef choice Subway sandwiches. You don't get any of that. I don't know what Subway is. It's a place where you go pick up a cold sandwich and you turn right back around. It should be called the Sandwich Shack. Yes, Subway is definitely considered a restaurant according to AI Overview, specifically a quick service restaurant known as QSR or fast food chain, known for its made-to-order sandwiches and salads. Offering convenience, low-cost options, and counter service, even though it sometimes blurs the lines. Blurred line. Yeah. Yeah. Shouts out to Orsis, aka Or. Shouts out to Ahan. Special thanks to you guys. Blurred lines. Yeah. Y'all remember that? Okay. Even though it sometimes blurs the lines towards fast casual due to fresh ingredients and customization. Key characteristics. What kind of key characteristics do we need to know about Subway? They slow. They make sandwiches to however you like it, and then you pay an arm and leg for it. And they give you a small soda. Always enjoy basket head. What's going on, Oliver Smith? Bam. High five. We've got greetings from Hungry Budapest. Thank you, guys. How you guys doing? Basket head is the truth, man. And I was saying earlier, maybe 45 minutes in, or what, 45 minutes ago, it's like I'm still feeling it from being on the mothership yesterday. You know, I expressed it more like you went to a concert the other day and you got to go into work the next day. Your mind isn't at work. You're still tripping off of the fun you had all week and all yesterday. So that's where I'm at. Key characteristics in reference to, is Subway really considered a restaurant? Fast food QSR, restaurant chain, fast casual. Here we go, throwing the word casual around in restaurants. Industry classification. I'm going to read this because I surely want to know what's going on. It fits the definition by providing quick service, minimum weight, and disposable packaging. Not disposable packaging. Walmart serves disposable packaging because Walmart has a restaurant section where you can take food out. So is that considered fast food, or what? Is that upscale fine dining? How are we categorizing the section in the area with Walmart where you can get chicken and stuff at? I tell you, man, they just try to make yogurt night so difficult. Moving on. Restaurant chain. With thousands of locations globally, it's a massive single brand restaurant operator, whatever that means. Fast casual elements. It's customizable. What? The building or the sandwiches? Are we talking about the building being customizable or the sandwiches? Fast casual elements. It's too early for this. Why are they trying to do a puff piece on Subway? How do you do a puff piece on Subway? It's effing Subway. It's dry. You get what you get. Not saying I don't like Subway, but when it's going up against Popeye's chicken, KFC, McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, and then here come Tired A Subway. It's just, you cannot even get hype saying it. It's like, yeah, we've got Subway. Subway. Let's go, Subway. Let's go. How can the cheerleaders be excited for Subway? They don't even have a mascot. What's going to be, a sandwich? I am just a sandwich, and I'm the Subway representee. Pass. Will I be able to finish this? Fast casual elements. It's customizable. Freshly prepared food. And recent efforts to improve dining experiences like renovations gives it fast casual attributes. Have any of y'all taken y'all significant other, family, friend, member, like, hey baby, let's go to Subway. You, me, let's go to Subway and dine in. When I go to Subway, it's like I have blinders on and I don't see the tables there. Cause I don't recall dining into Subway but once or twice. And the reason I dined into this particular Subway, because when I was growing up in my hometown, they had a handful of Subways. But the Subways, where they were set up, it was like the emphasis on dining in wasn't there. So it was like, if they did have seats, you didn't see them. You just didn't see them, so wanting to dine in, even if you wanted to, never came to mind because the setup was lame. So once upon a time when I did actually dine in a couple of times in my life at a Subway, that one was made really nicely and it gave like this storefront type of appeal. So soon as I walked in, I could not help but see the seating. And they were right by the window, so it was kind of an inviting type of feel. And so had it not been for me seeing that, instantly when I came in and how it was set up, I probably would have just walked right out of the door and ate my sandwich at home or at this specific Subway where I dined in at. We were close, it was close to a park. So if anything, I would have got my sandwich and just drove to the park and ate it there. Subway industry classification. Even formal systems sometimes classify it under restaurant codes, though its operational style leans heavily towards limited services. Hello, welcome in. Name a car for an edit. Name a car. Let me look up so I can give you the exact name of this beauty. Just one moment. I want to make sure I give you the right name. The 1984 Chevrolet Chevette. Copy. And I'm gonna put some cars in the chat. CAR. I typed in car and it gave me a carrot, a cartwheel, a carousel. Come on. There you go. Moving forward. In essence, while it's a restaurant, it's part of the quick service / fast food segment, not a sit-down restaurant with full table service. It just said, though, freshly prepared food and recent efforts to improve dine-in experiences, right? Because I do agree that the dine-in experience is subpar. It's not that inviting, and when I go into Subways, it doesn't make me want to dine in. Now, I dined in at lots of random McDonald's because it's the open floor concept. And I'm kind of exhausted with saying open floor concept because I've been all the house shows I've been watching on TV, like renovation house shows and stuff, and like, oh, we have open floor concept. You know, when you're watching people shop for homes or apartments, they're like, it's an open floor concept, and they're spinning around. We've got crusty-fused ceilings. We've got popcorn ceilings. We've got, what do you call that stuff? Crown molding. Oh my gosh, it's crown molding. I'm weeping. I had to have this house. I love it. It's got crown molding. You know, so open floor concepts. So yeah, McDonald's have open floor concept, an open floor concept or whatever you call it. And so it's inviting. And I want to dine in at McDonald's. But I don't have that experience when I go to Subway. I want to get my sandwich and go take it and eat it somewhere else. Like a park. Or anywhere else but there. Thank you. Stay weird. I appreciate that. I love that compliment. I love that. I am weird. In real life, they'll be like, you're weird. I'm like, thank you. Now run along. Because I knew you. Get out of my presence. I hope I get a cheese fondue fountain for Christmas. Really? Wow, not a cheese one. Don't they have interchangeable ones now where you have to clean it, but don't they have interchangeable ones where it can be a cheese fondue fountain or slash a chocolate one and a cheese one? Don't they have those? I usually only see cheese fondue fountain around Christmas times because they whip out their cheese and sausage gift packages at the local groceries and they put a big ribbon on it and they be like $100,000. I'm exaggerating, but there's always a giant cheese wheel for over $100 and something every year being sold at our local grocery. And a gigantic wine bottle, champagne bottle, that's like almost as tall as me being sold. And somebody always buys it every year, but they only carry one. How much more of a deep dive can we do in reference to, is Subway really considered a restaurant? I think I've done a good job tearing this apart. Speaking of Subways, I am going to look for a sandwich. That's not enough sandwich. Let me look for, let me scroll down here the old school way. Because when I go to the food category, it gives me a couple of sandwich choices to choose from. And I'm going to put the sandwich in here. There's the sandwich. I think that's like the pita bread sandwich. Once upon a time, I thought I used to see a sub sandwich in here. I don't see that emoji anymore. Didn't there used to be a sub sandwich emoji, guys? I don't know why did they get rid of emojis? That's stupid. They got rid of Pluto. They got rid of the penny. And now they be getting rid of some of the emojis. Let's do better. Y'all cannot take everything away from us. Y'all trying to take away everything from us. Stop it. Subway tastes kind of weird. Maybe it's the pickles. You know, it could be the pickles. They could be cheaping out. Or it could be what they're storing them in. Rather or not, they're washing it out well. And if not, it still can have the taste of other sauces in the bins if they accidentally got the bins mixed up, you know. But sometimes, every once in a while, pickles, I come across a pickle at McDonald's and it don't taste good. It tastes a little soggy. Now, I don't mind that, but it tastes like they stored the pickles next to a cardboard box. Every once in a while, I'll get a pickle on my cheeseburger and it's like, oh man, this isn't good. So I feel you when you say Subway tastes kind of weird. It could be the pickles. So like when those fancy schmancy people go to McDonald's and be like, and drop my fries fresh. You can go to Subway and be like, with your attitude, and give me some fresh pickles. Go in the back and open up one of them jars. No, that jar. Open up that jar and give me some fresh pickles, please. And yes, do the neck. Hercules ate the Subway emoji. I wouldn't be surprised. He's starting to... He's starting to go into another direction. Our boy Hercules and Shark is starting to go into another direction, y'all. I guess they are cutting costs. Sandwich. Hi, Oliver. Sandwich. Exactly. We talked about sandwiches before. When are we not talking about food? It never fails. Welcome in. Yes, only because you asked. Do you remember me? I'm not going to read it. I'm going to have Bella Swan read this. Bella Swan, darling, can you come up here?
Do you remember me? It was my birthday, and you gave me cake, and you had a cow jumper. Do you remember? Do you remember? Who? Do you remember the time?
Sit down. That's enough. I remember the act of celebrating that it was your birthday. And yes, that was morning mood, so that was probably a Monday or Tuesday. I remember the action of that happening. Cool. You're gonna eat you a sandwich? Exactly. Y'all, Baskethead was on fire, according to me. Baskethead had 2 sandwiches. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich and an emergency ham sandwich. Did you see Baskethead's emergency ham sandwich? I thought that was funny. Baskethead was only supposed to be here temporarily on Elay TV because I had finished exploring the YouTube Bible. Exploring the YouTube Bible was done, and that was the Wednesday's filler. So after I washed my hands of trying to understand the ever-changing rules of exploring the YouTube Bible, I just closed the doors on that and was like, I'm done. This is enough. I learned enough. So we needed a filler. So we actually only had less than 1 week to come up with something. So we were just kicking it around, and the we was my husband and I. We were figuring out we got to have a filler for Wednesday. We had to give them something. We cannot leave you guys empty on Wednesdays because we're scheduled here Monday through Friday. And then Baskethead was born. And then the first Baskethead, definitely, it says that Baskethead is a temporary filler or something because we have to give the people something. I had no intentions of Baskethead coming in as a temp to fill in for us, and everybody loves them. So right now, we're just letting it fly. Baskethead is here. We signed Baskethead onto Elay TV because Baskethead showed up and showed out, and you guys love him, including myself. So we've got Hercules the Shark here on Elay TV and Baskethead. 2 new signees in the year 2025. 2025 has been a wonderful year for us. You should get a shark jumper. Tell me all about it. Burrito. Yes, Subway is categorized as a restaurant, specifically with the quick service restaurant QSR or fast food industry. It is one of the largest restaurant chains in the world by location count, operating as a franchise-based business. Continuing on, in AI Overview Deep Dive, industry classification. Subway is defined as a restaurant based on various industry and legal standards. The legalese of it all is making me tired. Quick service restaurant is primarily classified as a fast food or quick service establishment because it focuses on speed, where, convenience, yes, and counter service rather than table service. Which is true, but that doesn't negate the fact that the dining in experience should not be neglected. Because if it was set up better, I would have dined in more in Subway. NACE's classification. I know I probably said that wrong. Under the North American Industry Classification System, it is officially categorized under Code 722511, full service restaurant. All technical. We're really getting this technical about Subway. Let's go with AI Overview. Or more commonly, 722513, limited service restaurant. I like that. Now I can take that. I'll take that for $1. Shouts out to RoboCop, RoboCop, RoboCop. I'll take that for $1. Now I can take this if it said Subway sandwiches, and under Subway sandwiches was what do you call it in parenthesis, the terminology limited service restaurant, then I'm all here for it. I like that. So I'm getting ready to put this on here. Or more commonly, limited service restaurant, depending on specific store formats. So I'm going to put, I would rather call or consider I would call or consider Subway being classified as a limited limited service restaurants. Or code number 722513. Yeah, so for my peace of mind, I don't think Subway holds the crown for straight up restaurant, but I am here for it as a limited service restaurant. Now, if Subway led with that, Subway, parentheses, a limited service restaurant, I would feel more compelled to actually look around in the building while I'm waiting for my sandwich. And then notice that there's seats there for fine dining. Then I would eat because it's saying that it's limited. So it's like, okay, it's a limited restaurant. So since it's limited, what all do they have to offer? It will make me want to look around now. Because when you plaster restaurant on it, I'm expecting that the dining experience is going to be inviting. I'm expecting you're going to have decent bathrooms. I'm expecting there's going to be music play. I'm expecting that there's going to be at least one flat screen TV somewhere with the news on, blabbing about bull in the corner. But you don't get that. So it's like, this is not a restaurant. I'm not getting the full experience. I'm happy I learned something today. I got a show I would like you to watch when you get the time. I discovered you're married and now I'm devastated. Yes, I've been married for 10 years. It's called The War Between the Land and the Sea. Honey, are you talking about real life? Yeah, young. I had to high five myself on that. Yeah, Elay, that was good. Yeah, girl, high five myself. Ha! Yeah. Let me look it up really quickly. It is the war between land and the sea. Not to be confused with chicken of the sea, canned tuna. Movie called The War Be if when you come on Wednesday for it's the intentionally very long live stream show with Baskethead, please also bring this movie back up again, because then I can really do a deep dive on it and read all about it on there. So I'm looking at the picture lightly to just acknowledge the fact that I took a skim over it really quickly. But yeah, definitely from the cover art and from what I'm glancing on, it looks like it's going to be good. It's giving The Abyss, but modern day and with more depth. So thank you for showing me that. I think that's going to be a good movie. But I did skim through it to acknowledge what you asked, and it looks good. Take that, Aquaman. Oh, move. Key characteristics as a restaurant. Service model. It uses a limited service model where customers order at a counter and food is prepared in front of them by, quote, sandwich artists. Now, that's really cool. You know, a sandwich artist, I do think that's a cute thing. There's nothing wrong with working at Subway. That's one thing for sure. But as a customer, in reference to the fine dining experience. That's what I'm talking about. Product offering. Its primary menu consists of submarine sandwiches, wraps, salads, and sides. Have you guys ordered a salad from Subway? I don't even recall Subway having bowls. So what would they put the salad in? They'll just scoop it out with an ice cream scoop and then plop it into the Subway wrapping paper and tie a rubber band around and be like, here's your salad in a little in paper wrap. Salad. And did y'all know Subway serves salads? Let me put some emojis in here. I'm looking for... Oh, but did y'all know Subway serves salads? Did y'all know that Subway served salads? Heck, I never even see a bowl in there. Even see a bowl in there. So how in the world are they selling salads? I just don't get it. Hi, my friend. I like your style. Thank you so much. A unicorn eating a sandwich with a ninja, just in case. So are we feeding our unicorns that we are waiting for NASA to deliver to us on Monday or Tuesday? Are you feeding the unicorns Subway sandwiches? That's a whole nother conversation for Monday and Tuesday. What are we going to feed the unicorns when they arrive from NASA on Monday or Tuesday? Let's see here. Only chips or a cookie makes sense, not a salad. Yeah, I understand the chips and cookies, but a salad. It's like it's turning something around in my brain. If the aliens were to hook me up to a probe with my brain, and they probably already did, unbeknownst to myself, and they'd be like, Subway serves salads, the lights on my brain go be like glowing bright. They be like, cannot confuse. You're like, Subway don't serve salads. Stop saying that. And turn into L from Stranger Things, and the whole thing just blow up. Burger King still sells salads. Now, I like Burger King, but I know at least at our Burger King, we don't sell salads. Like, I did this whole thing about salads. I think it was, I was on the live stream, and I spent, it seemed like to me 5 hours on the live trying to find Arby's that sells salads. Come to find out, Arby's do sell salads, but it's only in select locations, and primarily one of the most selected locations is in California. I was sad about that because I spent all that time to get to that answer. because the way it was reading, it was like it was leading me on. It's like, yes, Arby's serve salads, and this is all that they had to offer. I'm like, oh, I want this salad. Let's break this salad down. Let's see what's all in it. And then I'm like, okay, so let me go to DoorDash online and see, an Arby's near me, and see how much the salad from Arby's will cost in my area, because I know enough to know that when you're going to an Arby's, depending on which state you're going to, the prices may be high, lower, in the middle. So I'm like, well, let me go on this food service restaurant and see how much the salads cost in my area, so I can estimate and buy my family a surprise salad from Arby's. And I'm searching through the menu. I'm clicking on every possible option. Y'all even went into the gift shop. I'm like, I don't see the salad. But AI Overview told me that they serve salads. And I couldn't find it. And I was burning up. I'm like, why they tell me they serve salad and I don't see it on the menu? Well, it seemed like hours later, it was like in select HIJK element and the people. I was happy because I was laughing at myself. I was upset because it took so long. And then on top of that, it was on live stream for all the world to see. I was like, ah! I semi felt defeated because I really wanted to order my family a salad from Arby's, and they don't have it. Ooh, they don't have it at my location. I don't want you. I don't want you no more Arby's. Oh, I don't want you no more Arby's. Video that was about a year ago, where I was chasing dragons on live stream, to my dismay. A salad, you want a salad fresh, not fast. Welcome to fast salads. Well, in the salad from a restaurant, it will have to be Chick-fil-A only. I understand.
My precious, come closer to the camera. Answer me this burning question. Does Chick-fil-A or sell
only on TV? The most go, I can't escape Joe's energy. So, I've never in my life seen an Arby's. Only on TV, ... The most mysterious place to me. I've never thought of Arby's being a mystery to myself and to us all. Shouts out to the secret window. And y'all, I done forgot the man's name again. No. Why? Well, he's known as Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. That's not his real name, but I call him Jack Sparrow. I forget his real name, but Jack Sparrow played in The Secret Window. And at the end, he was like, and soon it will be a mystery, even unto myself. Johnny Depp, thank you so much. Johnny Depp, I'm so sorry. Just my luck. He's scrolling through YouTube talking about, what are these losers doing? So I can see how better off I am. There's this black chick on. She doesn't even remember my name. What the? She's calling me Jack Sparrow. That's not even my name. No. Word on the curve. That guy's really nice. He's not like that at all. He's not like that at all. So shouts out to Johnny Depp. I heard Word on the Curve, which has been repetitious since I've been on this planet, that John Wick, aka Keanu Reeves, or should I say Keanu Reeves, aka John Wick, and Jack Sparrow Johnny Depp, those two men are genuinely nice people. So shouts out to them for being really nice, having a reputation of that. So kudos to you too. Y'all, this subway topic has not changed my life, but simply turned my car around. And now I see Subway differently. For my sake, I am going to walk forward in life and look at survey Subway as, let me look at my notes here. You know how the teachers used to do that? Like, you're the sponge! You're the sponge, you beast! Let's see here. Where are my notes? Now, from this point on, I will look at Subway as a limited service restaurant. Because that makes more sense than just calling it an all-out restaurant. Because to me, it is not. Now, earlier, my leg. Gosh darn it. Oh! So, in my notes I read earlier, Subway is undergoing ways on how to make their chain a little more better for the dining experience. I have these socks on, and I didn't realize that my foot is on my sock. And so now that my leg is falling asleep, my foot is partially halfway off. My sock is partially halfway off my foot. So when I went to try to move my leg around to shift it from falling asleep, it's actually stuck because the sock is, pulling like this and preventing my leg from getting up so I can adjust it so it can wake up. How am I gonna get up? I gotta figure this out. Obviously, I'm sitting on the floor. And both of my legs done kind of fell asleep. But I'm stuck because I'm sitting on my sock. Hold on. Oh, man. Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine coming up here on this dang live stream, having both my legs and my feet fall asleep on here. Oh, man. There. My sock is free. Okay, let me get back to the comments. Let's see here. Once again, thank you for helping me figure out who his name is, Johnny Depp. His first movie I saw was Edward Scissorhands. We talked about Edward Scissorhands. I think on one of the morning moves. Edward Scissorhands. I met John Wick when he made the movie Hardball. Cool. Was your experience with him all the rave, like everyone's saying that he's a down-to-earth man? He's really nice. You met Keanu Reeves. I know, isn't that cool he met Keanu Reeves? I'd like to meet him. That'd be cool. Just because it's nice to know that there's some... the reason I would want to meet John Wick is because it would be nice to see an actual celebrity who didn't turn into a meanie. It's like positive hope. That's what it is. Because a lot of people say you don't want to meet your heroes. John Wick isn't my hero. Like, Keanu Reeves isn't my hero, but John Wick, the character, is awesome. But what I'm saying is, it would be nice to meet a celebrity who's not a jerk. Because it'll do more positive reinforcement in my theory that, there are still good people on the planet, and that, yes, it is possible to become successful and famous. Even if you don't want to be, you can become accidentally famous, but still be a normal person. You don't have to let all that crud change you. You can still be yourself amidst all of the wealth and the fame. So that would be my reason of wanting to meet Keanu Reeves and Johnny Depp, because of those reasons. I have some Fruit Loops in my bowl and they're good, y'all. I heard he's like a regular dude in real life. He rides the subway still and the bus. Yeah. I worked with a cool guy at our work, and he said he met him too, and he said that he was really cool. And then it's like every single person says that. Even the YouTubers, they'll say they met him and he's really nice. There's another guy on YouTube. He's like probably my parents' age, but he's a YouTuber too. He more is a biblically based YouTuber, but nonetheless, he said he too got to meet John Wick, and he said he's a really nice, down-to-earth guy. And that's saying something. Yes, got his autograph and everything. They made the movie literally across the street from the school I went to at the time. Meow, meow, meow. Hey, that is really sharp. Let me put some party emojis in here. Where's my party emojis? Yo, that is mind-blowing. Woo! Let's see here. That is really cool. That is really REALLY. Come on, really cool. John Wick is a good person. I met him and he's a kind person. Yay! What's going on? High five. Welcome in. I'm gathered around the bonfire before the rising sun with my cool peeps, and we are talking about Subway. Is it a restaurant or no? But now we have segued into talking about John Wick, aka Keanu Reeves. The time right now, my cool peeps, is a glorious 6:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is Freestyle Thursdays for me. And I'm just chilling here, guys. Still coming off the helms of being on that mothership, partying hard. Do you enjoy the Basket Head live stream? Did you, well, I was supposed to say did, but did you enjoy the Basket Head live stream yesterday? We was on the mothership. 59% of my cool peeps said yes, totally. We were in there like swimwear. 15% said no, and 26% said, what is Basket Head? It's the intentionally very long live stream show with Basket Head. Comes on every Wednesday now at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 a.m. in the morning, with a round time of 5 hours. So that's 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or more, where we fellowship and chat about movies that are coming out. Wait for the mothership to fill up. Then we load on the mothership and we talk about the movie. We watch a movie. We talk about the movie. We talk about other random movies and things like that, and just have a good time for 5 hours or more. We have snacks. We have drinks. There's like this whole light thing that goes on in the background. It's really a chill vibe. Even some of the cool peeps maybe 2 voyages ago said they come in and they simply fall asleep. But that's what it's about, because we have music on in the background and the ambience is real chill, lo-fi vibes and the heezy. So if you just want to come in the mornings on Basket Head and just do what the other cool peeps do, they turn it on and just fall asleep, have at it. But that's what Basket Head is about, and it's a really good time. It really is. And it's a great way to, get everybody, including myself, when I watch Basket Head. It helps with the hump day of Wednesday, getting you over that hump. So I am thankful for that. I think we really dang, my music is getting loud. That's my cue, guys. So that's my cue. My music just cranked up on me. It is time for me to get ready to go. Thank you guys so much for watching Hercules the Shark on Fridays, which is tomorrow. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. You have a great time. I love you all. See you next video. Thank you for coming in too. Bye-bye.